We're live!
We are, is it, we're definitely live.
Because there's a thing here, look, live.
Is anyone watching? Might just be me and you for the meantime.
Is anybody there?
We're here at the hangar.
The rag.
The hangar. The Ragna, as you could say.
But we've got some questions here, look, in this nice little cup. So why don't we start with those? All right. Number one. Oh, do you want to ask it?
No, you ask it.
All right. Oh, I just want to say, Iain and Elizabeth does not say Jeff's name anywhere, which is great.
No,
You
it does. It
guys
says,
no, it doesn't.
you guys are the best. It says, Jeff, on the other hand, is detestable.
Oh, no, just say Jeff. I just want to say, Iain and Elizabeth, you guys are the best. Both of your performances are out of this world in every single episode. And and
This is
and it
funny.
goes, and Jeff, you are ...
Fine. It's true, though.
My question is, what was the most challenging? Poor Jeff. What was the most challenging episode you guys ever filmed, and why?
Well, probably
Cut.
the scene where I first met Jeff, who plays, what's his name?
What is
Deek
his
or
name?
something?
Is it Deek or is it Zeke?
No one knows. Deek,
Deck.
whatever. No one cares.
Decay.
But he, had to be in the same room as him for an extended period of time, and that's grating.
It is, yeah, it makes it a long day, for sure. All right,
No.
good. Oh, you doing that?
That was no, we are.
Oh, come on.
That's true. Shh.
You guys!
Don't be scared. I think you can smell fear.
We're doing the... Hey! Ian!
Can you? What? I don't know.
Facebook
Should we run
Live
somewhere
today,
else?
isn't it? I was over in the storage. Are we in the storage?
Just move it. No.
Can we get the lights off, maybe?
He's coming. He's hiding.
You guys are just crouching down. That's not...
What?
Doesn't...
Oh, we just dropped the questions.
This is all... It's all set up. Why
did you take you so long to get here? You're late.
You
Just another.
You gave me the wrong...
That was just this constant pattern
Wonder
of
if you can
behaviour from
join
you.
Yeah, no, I...
We told you
it
to be
just,
here at a certain time.
you didn't. You
Late.
told me to be at
Oh,
another...
you can't be trusted to turn up on time. We won't. That's why.
Well, that's good. So we're here. So we're
Good.
live.
Glad you're here.
It's
Thanks, guys,
live,
so
no,
much
it's
for
live.
inviting me. This
Yeah.
is...
Actually, we've got all these questions.
Here,
just
why don't
for
I ask you a question?
Good
Okay?
idea. Good luck, everyone.
Ready?
Good luck for...
For the,
Answer?
So he's going to ask it,
Okay,
and then you answer
it.
it.
Okay.
Just as best you can.
All right. Well, if a time travel, do you know what a time traveler is? If a time traveler, someone that moves through time effectively.
You
It's
don't
like
have-
one.
you
He'll
probably
get
don't
it.
have to
I'll
understand
just
all
ask
of
you
it,
to see what
yeah.
happens.
I just made me laugh that you said effectively, because, like, I get that it...
Yeah.
Yeah.
If a time travel offered to tell you about your future, would you want to hear it? That's a good question.
That's a great question,
It is.
because does you learning it then affect...
We have a lot to get through as well, so.
So, the answer...
Just a yes or no.
Yeah.
That's it? That's all you want to know? It's just a yes or no?
No, come on.
You tell us.
No, it's, yes.
Wow, would you?
I think so, but I honestly, I would be afraid of it.
Yeah.
I'd be very afraid
Really
of
the
it.
butterfly effect thing.
Yeah, that's Ashton Kutcher movie. Check it out.
Tell
not
they're
heard of it.
related. Look at
Butterfly 2 actually is better than the sequel's better than the original, so not many people know that. Thanks for that question. Jeff, you want to ask one?
This is for Elizabeth,
How do you know?
because
Oh.
I just decided.
Right.
Okay. This is for both of you, actually.
Here, you're off camera. People want to see that.
They want to
gorgeous
see
face.
that.
Do they? Because it feels like... We're going
I
to
don't know. They'll tell us. Do you want to see Jeff, or should we send him away? Then they'll miss you guys in Chicago. Oh.
Get rid of Ian. That's not... Don't say that on the Facebook Live. That's crazy. What do you imagine Fitz and Simmons' parenting style to be like?
Oh.
Free range.
You didn't even miss a beat.
What do you mean by free range? Just that,
Like they just
yeah.
have them wandering around.
yeah, they just
Do you
kind
know
of
what I
like
mean?
go out into the world and figure it out yourself.
Yeah, or just. Well, I think we'd keep them.
Like you stick your fingers
somewhat
in the
close.
electrical socket,
Yeah.
you'll figure
You'll
out
learn not
that
to do it again. Yeah. Yeah. Don't you think?
Yeah, well, yeah, just put a helmet on them and just go.
Yes.
Go. Be free.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Good. Oh, this one is for Elizabeth. Perfect. Oh, and it's
From someone named
from-
Elizabeth.
With K. Elizabeth K. If Simmons had been put in the framework properly, what do you think our biggest regret would be? That's a good question as well.
I don't.
Meeting Fitz, don't say that.
No, what?
Something
Not
to do
meet
with him.
Fitz.
Well,
Probably some. Well, that is kind of that. I don't know what her regret was. Probably not being nice to
Well,
her
she didn't.
humans. But
She didn't get one.
She didn't get one because she's perfect.
She didn't
That's
put
why
it.
she didn't go in.
She was the one that kind of didn't do. You didn't really do anything like super bad.
No.
You
No.
kind of pirated your way in, did you not? Like
Yeah.
you hijacked your way
Like I
in.
was dead
So you
when I
didn't
got
you
in
didn't
there.
live it the same way.
And it was
But
cool
that's
that
what they're
they-
saying, like if you did, what would have the regret have been? I did kill.
I reckon Resident you'd just be too nice.
Too nice.
That's possible.
That's probably true. And they let you have like some of your real personality come in during that season,
Yes.
which is cool.
Yes, they did.
They do write,
Who
sometimes
they
when
base
they
that on?
see actors on set, they'll write
Didn't know
for
me
that
then, so-
personality.
Oh,
So that is what they did. Did
Should we
you
ask some questions?
always know he would be your grandson? Oh, the name
didn't.
went away. I think it was Andrew.
Andrew, I
No,
didn't
we
know.
didn't. We had an idea though, didn't we? Did you? Did
Yeah,
have a
you.
clue?
No, I didn't know. But you kind of.
Makes sense.
Well, that's feels like a
Rearrange
dig
that
that's
phrase, cracks me
unnecessary.
up, makes me think of cattle. Yeah. Please come to the UK, you guys.
Can the
That's-
future be changed or is it unchangeable? That's a good question. I
Well,
don't have
Fitz
the
thinks it's not changeable.
I don't have the abilities to answer that.
For Jeff. Wow. What do you think about the rest of the cast? Who is the funniest and why? Jessica S.
The funniest is.
Be nice.
I think I know who it is.
Yeah, the funniest is Henry.
Yeah.
The funniest is definitely Henry.
He's got very dark, dry sense of humor.
Yes, he does, and that's
Tell one of his
and no, you tell your favorite one.
Ooh, hard to choose.
Yeah, I know, but go for it. The first one comes to your mind. Ready?
That one time he said you told a joke and then he laughed in your face, but then he was laughing. He does do this thing very often, actually, where someone will tell a joke.
She looks
and
embarrassed.
he laughs. I know. She looks embarrassed. I'm embarrassed
Sorry.
myself.
I'm embarrassed for all three of us.
You do
Hey, don't lump me in with you.
you make me be. Anyway, no, he does this thing where if you tell a joke, he'll just laugh, and you think he's in on the joke, and then he just goes very serious.
Yeah,
You
he
know?
also. It's also like every time I have to look at him and say something seriously to him in a scene, I feel like he's always kind of hiding a smile. So
Yeah.
it's like whenever I have to
He's
look at
judging you,
him.
that's why.
See, it's crazy because like this is kind of a joke, but like it feels like sometimes, a lot of times, it's not.
Do you want to pick a prize today?
Well, you read one. Let's give him something to do.
You've got this.
Weird for
Wow.
Jeff.
Wow.
Thanks so much. Thank
Perfect.
you.
Do you want to take the center stage?
Yeah, go on. We'll leave for a
No.
minute.
Oh.
No, come on.
Don't do that. Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, family. Go ahead, read the question.
Oh, okay. For Jeff,
Yes.
what was your biggest challenge in developing Deke?
Wow.
Season5?
Let's see. Oh. Yeah.
Cool name.
Love it. How do you pronounce Xime? Is it
Xime.
Ziny?
Shimmy?
Anyway,
Shimmy?
what was your
Shimmy. I think it's Shimmy. So I would say that in the beginning, I did not know what I was doing, and because it was a new environment, it was new people,
Yeah.
some of them nice, some of them, and
Nicer.
that was good. And I think it was kind of seeing where you could go with the comedy, where he had to be more serious, and kind of figuring out the exact tone of the character and how he fit in with all of you guys.
Yeah,
I think it
'cause
took me
you
a
weren't
few.
that nice at the beginning. You were
Yeah.
a bit. I thought you were a baddie. Do you mean
Again, Deke or Jeff?
Deke?
Next question, please.
All right, I
Yes.
had that last one too. What are they saying?
Oh, really?
Oh, I love that cup. I want it. I don't know where
Where did we
these
get
come
this cup
from.
again? Wait.
Where does
this
the
is
cup
your
come
own
from?
special cup, right?
Oh, it's their own special one.
Jeff became even worse once I found
Hey,
out his last
Ian
name
is
was
nice.
Ward. Ian is not nice, so don't
He
say
is
that because look
nice.
at the way he's
I
treating
saw what
someone.
you
that,
did, hyphening your name as Fitzsimmons. I saw what you did there. Do you enjoy playing the evil sides of your characters more than this one?
Well,
I
no,
might
we're
have
still
a
waiting to
feeling.
meet the nice side.
Hey.
Good on.
The wedding was so beautiful, wasn't it?
Fitzsimmons. Maggie!
Oh my gosh!
Look, who
We've
just
got a
said
good
no!
guest!
Look who it
Oh my
is.
gosh, he's got a question for Maggie.
She smelled you out, Elizabeth. He wants to ask Maggie a question.
Currently at work, so can't actually listen, but it's enough for me to see it. Oh, then they're not going to know that we read that. Oh,
You imagine
no.
Fitz and Deke on a soccer game. That would be fun.
That would be great.
Yeah.
They'd be good together.
The Doctor is so evil that he is.
Personally, I adore the character of Fitzsimmons, one of the best parts of the show. I disagree.
Stream. All right, we all know Ian wants a monkey. Jeff and Elizabeth, what pet would you want to have on set? Would your character have? At Crazy Girl Vids. I love Crazy Girl Vids. She's amazing. She actually is.
Is she?
Great videos. Yep,
Really?
Yep. I think I have a DVD you gave me once.
Wow.
Wow.
What would be your pet?
A pony probably, or a unicorn.
For Maggie.
That's what I was going to say.
Also-
I was setting you up to say the
Oh, the
dog
dog.
you just met. But
I don't...
I've already got.
right. Okay. So this is like in Wishland.
This would be a friend for Margaret to play with.
Okay.
Yeah, because unicorns aren't real. No jokes.
Yes, they are. It's like saying reindeer aren't real just because they're mythical.
Cool.
No. Reindeer exist.
No,
Unicorns
that's what
don't.
I'm saying, but it's like saying they don't exist because they're like, they fly.
It's not like that though, because because what you're saying is something like cars don't exist. They do exist.
Flying
You
cars
just
don't
Yes,
exist.
that's what I'm saying.
Flying
like,
cars don't
unicorns
exist.
Really
but
good
just
point.
like the ones that the horn is like pink and purple.
so it's just horses with a
let me
regular
ask you-
horn on their
let me
head.
ask- Let me ask you something else. Genuine question.
Go for it,
Do
big shot.
fairies exist? Do I have? I do.
You have to say yes because one dies every.
Yeah,
2
no
years.
kidding. Do they
gosh, that took my
exist?
breath
Have
away.
you ever
Yes.
seen Peter Pan? They exist on your
So
applause.
is yours a fairy you'd want?
No, mine's...
Fairies are cheeky. I think they'd be quite hard work.
Are we talking
to
about
look after.
mythical creatures?
They're just animals.
Right.
Mine's a unicorn.
I'd pick me hedgehog.
I think it's funny to call a mythical creature
What's that?
cheeky.
Really
There's a really small
similar.
hedgehog, and you put them in an egg cup, and they just sit and watch TV with you all day.
A hedgehog?
A pygmy hedgehog.
A pygmy hedgehog. That's a
Just
good
sit
one.
and watch
What's
TV with
yours?
you all day.
I actually, this is crazy.
Is it?
It would be a little monkey. It would be, the one that Ross had in Friends with the white face, the capuchin, the one from Outbreak.
Capuchin, yeah.
Those
Capuchin or capuchin?
well, you're the monkey guy.
Hey guys, what's the most defining moment your character has experienced?
You can't just do that. You can't ditch on capuchin.
Oh, sorry. Oh, let's keep on going.
I love
Okay,
how all
fine.
the hearts
Defining
are flowing
moment.
through her hair. They are.
What?
The hearts are flowing through my hair.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Watch this. How do we do that thing?
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Watch this. Look, watch this.
It's you.
Oh, it's me. Oh, it's your face.
Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it?
Wow.
Look.
No, it's like this. No, ready? No. Oh, she did it!
Oh, can you chuck it like that?
Oh! This is perfect. Ready? Here you go. I'm gonna.
Get it. Elizabeth, get in here.
Oh!
you stole
God!
it from
Here, sorry, Elizabeth. I'll give it to you.
What's this thing? What's that one? What is that?
I, honest to God, don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Is that an ear?
Huh?
Oh, it's just a.
There's her horrifying
Right,
mouth.
There's a-
Just what we needed. It's to be bigger.
What's that?
Right, let's ask some
We had
questions
enough of
while you're
these.
doing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh, that's not a good marble thing to have, is it? Let's get that off.
Ian, how do Fitzsimmons feel about a descendant having with an American accent? Shivers from She's Biochem.
I mean, that's the least of my worries with this guy. You
Good
know?
point. Great point.
I hate to quote myself,
Well, it
but
wasn't to you that question. It was to
Yeah.
me.
Question for Ian. Oh gosh. Should we just change it to Jeff?
Yeah.
Right.
no.
I am glad they are giving Fitz more funny things to do and say these days.
Yeah, I'll
he was
take
so
that.
serious for a
He
while.
was serious.
Yeah.
Shaky, shaky hand.
Yeah. How much improvisation do you do, and how much do they
This should be
keep
for
in the
Jeff.
final cut? Can you think of any ad libs that made it to air? That's
Yeah.
from Laura P.
You got to tell the one that you told me.
Whatever. Yeah,
That's a
good
great one.
That is a good one.
there was a one where we did in season 3, maybe, just before Coulson gets head off,
Season 2.
and there was a line just written as science, and then we changed it to science biatch on the day.
Some of you may be
Then
familiar with that
was in
line.
the episode on Me on the Planet too.
Huh?
Because then I call the sea creature that science. I say it. and I really didn't want to say it because it just...
Did you say biatch?
Did you say
yeah,
biatch?
Yeah, they made me. I had to scream it. Fun little fact for you there.
So was that an ad lib? Does that count as an ad lib for you? What's one ad
No,
lib
it
you
was a-
remember?
it was a- it
Well,
was
what's
a
one you
what's it?
remember for you? A callback. But what's one you
I
remember
don't
for you?
I respect the words on the page, you know.
Okay, that's very good. This
What
one's
is
for
that?
Elizabeth.
What's
Do you
that one?
respect the
Oh, it's
words
just
on the
nothing, I
page?
think.
Because we can't see what they're saying to us now.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay, you two.
Sorry,
this
we
is
couldn't see you for a
for
bit.
this is for you two together.
Okay.
If Fitzsimmons had a spin-off,
Yeah. Would you be in it?
what would it be called?
Yeah.
And which 3 other Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. characters would you take with you if one of them had to be named Deke? Say, it's the
That's a
question.
good. Who gave us that?
It's
Did you say-
it's from, I'll tell you, Jack's Rebecca. Jack's Rebecca.
Right. Well, Henry goes without saying. Probably.
Henry. Well, does Henry count as just one
I mean, you
person, or
can't
would
really
he count
pick-
as
can't
2
really
people?
pick. Who do you pick between?
I think that counts as one.
I mean, we know there's
The
a
rules,
Probably
I feel like the
have a name.
rules were pretty
We know there's a
clearly
couple
laid
of
out
Fitzsimmons,
during the
probably.
question.
Fitzsimmons, Crazy Adventures.
Seems crazy that your descendant wouldn't be part of a show about you two.
Well,
It
we
seems
just
pretty
want a
crazy to do in the
fresh
first place.
slate.
Yeah, well, I think it's a clean slate, but if you want a fresh one, we can
So
arrange
fresh
it.
and so clean.
Is
on
that
slate.
like I'm picturing
Yeah.
a slate with salad on it, like a very
Oh,
fresh.
like fresh, yeah.
Interesting idea.
Yeah. You could do crafting. That's the snacks.
That's your job. We know that.
It is my job. I do make great
This is going so
crafty
great.
things. A Fitzsimmons spin-off would make
Yeah,
my
I'll tell
life.
you what. I'll ask Jeff a question. Ready?
Yeah.
What would be your choice for your daughter's name?
Feels
Sean
very
Bean.
clear that that's to you two.
Sean Bean. No, you can have a daughter.
Sean
No,
Bean.
you'll meet someone, I'm sure. And if you don't, medical advances in medical
Yeah,
technology
doing a lot
is
these days.
extraordinary.
Extraordinary. And you could just
in
get
the
like a
future,
dog and call
you
it
can
that.
probably have a baby in there. Not even need a woman.
You're just describing the plot of Junior. That's
Am
not,
I?
Yes.
Well,
We'll find that encouraging.
That you're comparing me to Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
that is a compliment.
That actually is. I'll be back.
Love you, Ian, says Becky. Ian, you've got 3 hearts. Love you.
Oh, thanks, Becky.
Yeah.
Lucky
Ian, your
you.
performance in The Devil Complex was incredible. What was your favourite part of filming it?
Hey, do you know what? We do make fun of this guy because it's all good jest, but this guy was the biggest help to me on that episode. He came in
Oh,
on his
yay.
days off and
Yeah.
read behind because I was playing 2 things, and he came behind and read behind me with me all day.
And he was
Really good.
And I was
so that was
so
one of-
blown away by his performance.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So that was one of the best parts of filming.
And if I
and
may,
also Nina, the director, was
and
great.
it was so fun doing it because he's such a good actor, and seeing him come up with both of those, with each interpretation of each character, was incredible. But honestly, the only reason that I even had the idea to do that was because she
Oh my gosh, how...
did that for
Oh, she
Yo-Yo
did that.
when Natalia had to film a scene with herself. Elizabeth was front and center offering to be the other side of her, and then I thought, well, I'm not going to let Elizabeth seem like a good person,
Yeah.
so I'm going to
Yeah,
offer
right.
that
The
for
normal.
Ian.
Yeah.
So, I think we are equally good people if anyone asks.
I love that Jeffy
It says Hefe.
knows
Look it up,
all
idiot.
these random movie references. He does actually. He's
Oh,
very.
you
He
don't
does
know the
actually know a
half of
lot.
it.
Who
of
said
movie
that?
references.
Oh, I just
Oh,
want
you
to
can
say
do that.
Ashley McCagg. Ashley McKeague. Ashley McKeague.
Ashley McKay.
You're the one.
Cordially, what's that mean?
Cordially.
But I mean, like, why did it pick up there?
Well, said it.
because
Oh,
they
because
wanted
it's
you
the
to
start
be
of that one.
cordial.
Cordially, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Will it be interesting to have your very awesome cup be on offer in a contest for a cause you have? The thing is, it's
Oh.
not my cup, but yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She won't notice.
Definitely.
She's not looking at us. This could be yours.
Just donate to the cause that we'll
And
figure
you can
out.
Imagine. We're nearly done these questions.
Yeah, we have.
Well, this is Ian Elizabeth, but I'm just going to ask Elizabeth.
Go on.
Okay.
If we see Simmons as parents / Fitz's mum on the show,
Oh,
Linda's already been on the show actually.
yeah.
Someday. Who would you want to play them? That's from Elizabeth K. Now Elizabeth
Oh,
K.
Elizabeth,
asked
Elizabeth
another
Elizabeth.
question.
again. You did
She's
great
just been
questions,
asking a
Elizabeth.
bunch
Oh, it's the
of
same
Hey.
other Elizabeth. Got it.
Yeah, there's no one.
Who would
Unless
I
there's
want?
2 Elizabeth K's, but I highly doubt that.
Are you crazy? I want my mum and dad to do it.
My mum was in. My mum was in.
Was she actually in an episode?
So there's an episode where it cuts to me, and I'm meant to be looking at a photo of my mum, and I asked because my mum before had said I could be in
She could be
I
Ian
was like, well,
Woman's
let's
very
do an
talented.
improvisation session, Mum. And I was like,
Yeah.
pretend that, you know, I've just told you I need to leave, and
Do you
I've
have
got a
this on
secret
video?
job that I can't tell you about. No, but she couldn't get around the fact that she had to call me Fitz and not Ian. She's like, Ian, I don't, you know. And I was like, you need to call me Fitz. She's like, that doesn't make sense.
It's true though.
Yeah.
She's method. That's
But you,
why.
so your mum and dad would be great in it. Your mum would be
They would
fantastic.
hate every second, I think. But
Do you think?
yeah.
What
Unless things
would
got
they
a bit
hate about
power
it? Like,
hungry.
what would it be?
Well,
That,
they're both quite shy.
right.
Yeah. And they'd probably be like, well, we've done it once now. Why are we doing it again?
Yes,
Which
that
is a
was
great point.
My family was recently on set, and they had no idea why we needed. We did it, and they were like, "Cool, what's next?" And I was like,
No, we do this again.
they asked
17,000 more
what
times.
what went wrong.
Sometimes for our scenes, it's a bit different though.
Yeah.
We're usually a couple of takes, one take.
Right.
One or
Yeah.
two
Well, you know, sometimes
She is.
sometimes you're alive, and you know you need to find it, and it's just that real magic.
Yeah, give
It's
them options.
Irreplaceable. Yeah.
And sometimes they'll just find that in editing room. If you haven't
Sometimes,
finished it
yeah,
around the
first time.
day.
What do you think? What do you guys think would be a Fitzsimmons family tradition? You could answer this one too, because technically you're a Fitzsimmons. At Naomi 214.
A family tradition.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get over the fact that you just for the first time said you can join in.
Oh, make it good
Kidding.
though.
Well, okay, I would say, oh, I know. It would be some kind of orange-based dessert.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Some like
You
some.
know what's funny is I eat an orange every day.
Do
really
you?
enjoy having my oranges.
You
yeah.
pass that on to your daughter. I'll
I
have
guess
you
I
know.
must have done.
And she got me an orange peel every birthday.
Do you
So
know what her name is?
I do. I can't tell you
Do
though.
you actually?
Yeah.
Who?
Why can't you say
Stop.
the name?
Tip top
What?
secret.
No, it's not.
It's at the tip top of the top secret
What is
list.
it? Whisper it. You don't know it.
I do.
Well,
I just said it.
oh, it's a great name.
Oh, Ingrid.
Ingrid, you should be
saying
in
Get
it.
in here,
Come on,
Ingrid. Come on.
Ingrid, come
Get
say
in
hi.
here.
This is
Ingrid,
Ingrid
our
extraordinaire.
second AD.
You actually have featured in
And
the show as well.
I come,
And
whenever I
last
walk by
week-
her trailer, she's got a little karaoke machine, she's in there singing
She
Iron,
loves it. We
Iron
should do
Maiden
it-
all day long.
We should do a
aren't you?
Facebook Live from there.
You love your Iron Maiden,
I
don't you?
do.
She does, doesn't she?
I do.
right.
I love Iron Maiden. What else?
Led Zeppelin.
You
I would
love
say
Led
Led Zeppelin's
Zeppelin.
your number
Yeah,
one.
that's your
Yeah,
number one.
Frankie Miller.
And
Turns
All
You
the
On.
guess what?
classics, all the
Ooh,
Guess
classics.
what?
Love that.
Guess what her favourite colour is? Purple. She loves
Purple
You do
Purple.
love
Have any
purple.
on
You
today?
don't have any purple on today.
Oh,
it's
wow.
Mark Christie. Mark Christie, you should come in here.
Can we
This
hold
is
that
our
up like some
incredible-
kind of infinity
Here we
mirror?
go.
we can see
Mark
us.
Christie makes everything possible on set.
Yeah.
Hi,
He
y'all.
is.
Okay, I gotta go back to work.
You got your hair done again at the weekend.
It looks great.
Every weekend I feel like it's now.
Sharp.
Great hair.
So
sharp. Oh, here comes Ingrid again.
Yes.
Hi guys, I think we need you on set.
Wait, there's okay. Two more questions. Let's do
Yeah.
the last two. Ready?
So are Deke and Daisy going to be a thing, or is it too weird now? Why would it be weird?
Hope so.
Because there's a lot of weird stuff going on, Elizabeth.
That's
Maybe.
true. Will Daisy and Deke be a thing, though, do you think?
I mean, I can just say that maybe one of us hopes that more than the other one,
Yeah,
but
Deke wants it, doesn't he?
I don't know. I feel bad for him because no one gives Deke anything he wants. It's a little bit like Jeff.
Excuse me, we brought you back from the future
Right,
to
but
be
if
survived.
I didn't want that.
We actually didn't bring him back, it was just lucky.
It was lucky and not your choice, and actively tried
Do
Any-
you
to.
think they all
We were a
love
little
him?
bit annoyed about it.
Simmons actually really likes him.
I think that they all were like, "Let's go back in time. He is dead as a doornail, but we're good." That's kind of that was the kind of attitude I thought.
Oh, we're really getting a lot out. This is a good little therapy
If you could
session.
time travel to meet any of your relatives, who would you meet?
Time travel forward or backwards?
I'd like
I
to
believe
know,
it's
like,
an
my
open-ended
grandparents
question.
as teenagers, you know.
I'd
and
love
just
to go
been
back
crazy.
and be like great grandparent, like way back. Just be like, I'm from the future. This is what's coming.
This is what you've got. Will Deke vanish when they break the loop? Well, that's optimistic that we're going to break the loop. So
Deep
that's
just
good.
wants a Zima and a nap.
Daisy will be dating our. Oh, I see why it's weird because Daisy's dating our unborn child. So it's weird.
She's
in that way.
dating your unborn,
Like if she dated you, she'd
Yeah.
be dating her best friend's
right?
Grandson.
Grandson.
Yeah.
What's the
So
problem
this-
in that? Heard it once, I heard it a million times. That happened to my buddy.
Yeah,
Right.
you're living in the 21st century.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry,
judgmental.
ageist.
Right.
Jeez Louise.
All right.
Well,
Really?
Look, they did tell. Oh!
Last
well,
No,
it's,
he's got
Oh,
one.
it's that.
this is for you two. Did you know that the wedding scene was going to happen, or was it kept secret until the very last moment?
Kept secret.
Yeah, I mean, not till the last moment. We didn't turn up that day anyway.
That's what I was
It was
picturing.
pretty. It was
Yeah,
pretty
we got
last
the
minute.
script.
Yeah, we didn't think they were ever going to do it.
And I have to
Did it
say,
good?
all of us were extremely moved.
Were
And-
you?
Yes. I mean, not me personally, but everybody that was there was
Right.
seemed moved. I don't really
Oh,
know or
we're getting
care.
this. Thank you for
Let's-
joining us.
let's
Thank you
all
for the
clap.
question.
Let's all clap.
Oh, look! Deke is my new favourite character, to be honest. Tell Jeff I love him.
Lala Rose Stanley. I love you. You're
we
my
need more of
favorite.
Deke enjoying life on a pre-destroyed Earth.
There's a huge age gap between you and Daisy, is there?
No, not well. I mean, technically, if you're taking real years into it, yeah, then I'm like, she's about 150 years older than me.
Nice. Okay. All right, bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Yay.
Yay.
Bye.
Finish.